Next, we have right now our special guest, Dr. Vinay S. Purani, Chairman, Technical Examination Board, Education Department, Government of Gujarat. We welcome them with huge round of applause. Sir, please come on the stage. And to welcome him, I request Mr. Anand to come on the stage. Mr. Kumar Chandra Anand, founder, CEO and group editor of ArdorComm Media Group, is felicitating and welcoming our special guest, Dr. Vinay S. Purani, Chairman of Technical Examination Board, Education Department, Government of Gujarat. I request you, sir, to please address the audience.
Very good evening to one and all present over here, all respected Vice Chancellors, Provost of various universities of Gujarat, organizer Shri Chandanji, and entire team of this digital media who has organized such a wonderful event. Today was to come in the morning but had some other engagement, so I request him if possible then I can come in the evening. And the theme which is selected is very, very close to every one of us, what we are working today, what is the requirement for tomorrow, and we are the group in higher education have to take a concrete and concurrent actions in this. While working, many photographs in that entire group of Vice Chancellors, I know many from them, and as a part of education person right from 1990, started as a assistant professor in early engineering college to the principal and to some position in education department under technical education in administration. So it remains always a matter of concern for every one of us. Today in the morning we had some discussion among the group of principals of school education, and today in the evening I was to associate with the Vice Chancellors of the state, and everything is put before us. National education policy is there, and new education, new regime, that what we are all thinking about. I would like to share certain points on which we are working and try to finding out the way forward, that what is our role. In recent time, I myself started, because we have to submit, because so many government schemes when we are planning during this budget time and implementing some national policies, it is our role while working in the department, being an academician and to work in administration. So certain things what we have explored recently, last couple of days we all were working in the technical education. What is a skill landscape in India? And second, what is a new education? So 2-3 days before, I prepared one document and had a discussion with higher authority. So either the state universities, private institutions and many other higher education authorities trying to explore the best out of the students. But what is the today's scenario? So it was always remained debate that we are all making a student centric education, active learning mode, and many other practice we should adapt. But all the universities in the state or our big universities, government universities, still we have not get out of that teacher centric approach. We are grossly ignoring the digital content which is available. We are grossly engaged with the timetable based education. If student is not coming at 3 o'clock to study the differential equation, that student will not learn that differential equation at all. So we are in the age of pushing the knowledge, where across the globe there is a system of pulling up the knowledge. Once students are performing less, we are appreciating the students' merit, but we never look at what the students of the poor merit. So support to the weak system, weak student, there is no system. I was heading the group in the education department for national education policy, where in the group 1, 5 important parameters were there: multidisciplinary education, multi-entry and multi-exit, academic bank of credit, NHEQF, National Higher Education Quality Framework implementation, and inclusive and affordable education. So it is, in my belief, it is a 90% of the national education policy. But still, there is no clear roadmap available to or declared by any private university or government university. We were the part of announcement of the NEP implementation for higher education. But how exactly to be taking it to forward with the students and education? I'm a part of academic council as well as research council at Gujarat Technological University. I'm a member there. And there also, what constraint is that we are trying to coming out of the several solutions that would be the way forward for implementing the national education policy. But still, there is no such concrete outcome we are able to say. My Guru Mitra, Guru Bhai and very close friend is Director BITS Purani. I used to talk with him very often, and he shared with me what the practices they are doing. Means still we are on count of the attendance and count on merit and so many other things. But the best practices, if you want to study in the new education, in the new regime, we have to look across and globally. I was there with my commissioner at Vellore Institute of Technology, and my stay there for 2 days make me to realize that what are making them number one. So right from the security guard to the president of that university, we were there to interact with them and all, was nothing less than the highest merit. We are in the profession where we are in the divine profession where our integrity, moral and ethics are very, very essential, and it cannot have compromise at any level. So the moment we compromise anywhere, we are not getting the results. So while doing this, while preparing this new education scenario, we took certain points into consideration, that there is no sound from academia or from the society about the employability. There is still, we are following this grade based system. It was the era when mark sheet was the important. Then we entered to the knowledge. If knowledge is there, it's okay that we are a knowledgeable person, maybe less in the grade. It convert into the skill, and now across the globe, if you can just say, as it is my continuous evolving into this, it is the product. Without product, if our student is going out, there is no use of the knowledge or the mark sheet. Knowledge is there very well in that 6-inch mobile or tablet, but if we do not have our students not having any sort of that skill and the product that can immediately be a part of its career, we cannot move further. I can take and would like to share with you that the student startup and innovation policy, it was a good fortunate part on my side that I was given that responsibility to draft as a convener. And in 2017, when student startup and innovation policy, when we have launched, it was the policy, student-centric policy was made. Because 200 crore, 300 crore, 500 crore, when government is putting the budget, lots of discussion and debate and things were happening. So startup, it was the sound from everywhere. Many government department, industries department started startup policy, science and technology have their own certain startup initiative. We in the education department put the first word, that student startup. So the difference between student startup and startup, that also was to learn. The first hackathon when we planned here in this university convention, that time also in 2017 was not much awareness about what is the hackathon and all. It was the first hackathon. So this is the innovation track, one is the research track, one is the pure academic attainment, accreditation, ranking framework and what not. So the student at large, parents together, I feel that they are confused what to do. For us, it is a matter of concern, the decline trend. Everyone will agree with me, whosoever are here, have seen that glory of the education where there was a lots of taker. Today, we all are struggling that what happened, that number of students entering to the higher education are not coming as expected. We are just near to the national gross enrollment ratio, and the sustainable goal make us to promise that we have to reach up to 50 by certain time, but first we have to meet the national average. So where our role stands, where I see myself as a academic person as well as my 15-year plus I put in administration. So what would be the kind of policy which can change the mindset of not only the faculties and the institutions and the system, but of the students and the parents. Placement is the way what we are treating. We have done, we all were the part of this mega placement camp. We have convened that placement camp for years. In fact, what is now, what should to be done next? So I would like to share my yesterday's work itself. When I was studying about this skill activities in the country, that is NSDC is there, NCVT is there, NQR is there, National Qualification Register, and NSQF we are all aware about. Level 4 onward, all these courses belongs to us. In this context, when we are talking, if you can see that number of training providers in Gujarat is hundreds. Total number of qualification, total number of curriculum available, they are total 3,000 plus. They are NSQF aligned qualification, means the credit, if that certificate is got by the student, that credit is portable across the nation. So what should we do? it is not well outreached. Many private institutions, private universities are part of a training partner, but majority are the third party. Assessment is done by third party. Awarding bodies are third party. So the major part of the education system, 100 plus universities and about 500 plus higher education institutions, they are not part of this skill landscape of India. And who are coming and teaching the students of higher education outside the college and the university? Number is very, very impressive, and matter of concerns also that if they are teaching, then what we are doing. So looking to all that, we make some backward integration. Major institutes or universities of national importance like IITs, IIM, triple ITs and others, they have started parallel providing the courses, certificate courses. Certificate courses is my present job role as a technical examination board. So how we take it all to the higher education, our institutions, and what is the importance of the short certificate courses? All the universities across the world, they have their standard popular courses. If you can name anyone, Stanford, Harvard or MIT, they have their courses. Earlier it was very popularly taken as a MOOC courses, but MOOC now we have the platform of MOOC and others. Here, while studying this, I got certain information that IITs, major IITs are pursuing the course on logistic, supply chain management, advances in logistic applications, fintech, finance, technology, semiconductor sector, infrastructure sector related courses. So I used to communicate with them, and one day when I call one professor who was coordinating the course, that fee was 2.5 lakh rupees, and their 2 batches were already packed. Another course, when I put a call, I browse on the web and I put my credential to get their brochure and all. In 10 minutes, I got a call from IIT Roorkee. Sir, you are searching for certain courses. How can I help you? So I told that, Madam, I am not the candidate who are seeking admission, but I am the person want to know what this course is about and how we can use it in our system. Means what is the change in the system? IIT, they don't need to make any advertisement or any sort of outreaching. Just once they declared it on their portal, their admission is guaranteed. But they are looking for the meritorious students. What I came to know, they want someone who is really needing this course, and after rigorous examination, they admit into such certificate courses. So beyond their regular degree or post graduation, such certificate courses, in my views, they are the reality tomorrow. I may not need to become BTech in computer or MTech in mechanical. I may learn the cloud computing or AI/ML, or I can study this thermal energy and whatever, and along with my degree I can do this further in my career. So it was the kind of system our universities have to start. Second, what are the government schemes, Government of India and Government of Gujarat. So what are the investment coming to the society, to the state, to the nation. So I have some data. Just in a couple of days before, I was compiling 40,000 renewable energy is the target of the government in next 2 years. What is the job sector requirement and what is the availability of the courses, what is the availability of the training? It is simply we are offering some minor subject, major subjects, electives. I think it is not even 1/10 of what the academia to look forward. Semiconductor sector, we all aware about what is the investments are coming in. I am a member of the joint working group to set up this semiconductor facility, and we had a couple of meetings also. Their requirement is huge, and our readiness to deliver or to prepare the kind of youth with this qualification is less. We are running in LD Engineering College VLSI program, we are running since years. Even in Vishwakarma College, we have postgraduate program on such subjects. But it is not just enough. Simple, intensive program of few hours, few months to prepare them for a particular job is the need of the day. Huge investment is coming in the shipping and logistic sector. Gujarat is selected as a coastal district, selected as a shipping by the shipping industries, and the kind of sectors selected here, automobile, garment and manufacturing, as per the requirement, including export logistic, there is very less know-how available among the academia as well as preparedness with the academia. So with this kind of thought process, we require to explore what is a investment coming in which area, what are the universities other are doing. Recently government made a MOU and launching of the foreign university. So multidisciplinary university, they itself are coming to Gujarat and they are starting their campus in Gujarat or even in the gift city. So in entire fast going, changing in this transaction phase, we are from the government try to match that pace to meet with, and all private universities, they are, because they are the total symbol of the higher education taking care of in the large scale. So small such practices we have to design, we have to develop and we have to integrate in our daily education system, so we can get rid of the teacher centric education to student centric and more towards the active learning mode. We can make students to have certain development, certain projects with them. We should make them, if we can identify students that they have some potential towards startup and innovation, they can do that. I hope many from you must have attended this startup conclave. Recently we had during this Vibrant Gujarat, and we had a round table also with unicorns and about 100 venture fund investors. So at many places, as I told that we were the pioneer in the student startup policy, many students having lots of idea, but they don't have courage. They don't have even time to wait for. One student having very good innovative ideas and everything they have, but they require immediate job and to earn after the graduation. So here is the role of academia is coming, that how to take forward that idea to product, to prototype, to market and all, how to provide the funding to them. So we are in the wonderful time with all these new opportunities are there at our doorstep, and with all together we are going to make sure that new education system, what is the theme of this event today, to reach it up to the level what is there. I can put the request to Chandan Bhai that whatever the session discussion you have derived or concluded, kindly document it and share it to everyone, including all government department, government institutes, universities and all. So sometime whatever outcome of the projects can be read by, think by, and this idea can be multiplied by taking its shape into the reality. Thank you once again for inviting me for this event, and my best wishes, and I'm a part of you. Whatever is possible to work together at any stage, we'll be happy to there with all over my possibility at my end. And thanks to Chandan Bhai and your team for inviting me. Thank you once again. Thank you.
I request Mr. Chandan Anand to come up on the stage to felicitate and give a gift by Map My India to Dr. Vinay S. Purani, Chairman Technical Examination Board, Education Department, Government of Gujarat. Here we have one special gift from Map My India. Thank you very much, sir, for giving your presence. Dr. Vinay S. Purani, Chairman of Technical Examination Board, Education Department, Government of Gujarat.